The Peachy Key, a personal interpretation of Rant. The Peachy Key is a song about accepting your future and leaving what's done in the past. Our narrator is Momo. It switches between younger Princess Momo and present Momo. You can see that she is graduating school. The lyrics state that the colors of her dream begin to grow darker, and at the same time she understands she is not alone again. This could show that as she grows up, she understands her peers are facing familiar dilemmas as her growing up and choosing their own path. Here she looks out, stating the crossroads look like a diorama. Dioramas can be used to represent historical events, which could mean that this lyric is meant to be her looking through her childhood memories, the memories she has grown accustomed to. Here the key turns. I believe this is her turning the key to the door of her future. However, it doesn't move after it turns. This can represent her at a standstill. Doubtful. My reasoning is that the lyrics state that an invited clover chooses this place. This place is her future. She is afraid to go inside because she doesn't want to crush her childhood dreams. As she looks out the window, imagery of school life flash by. This represents how time passes quicker than many can process. My interpretation of the lyrics in this part is that she appreciates the hardships and the blessings her school life gave her. These flooding memories overwhelm Momo with emotion. Her princess self comforts her, saying she is beside her for that sake. Her memories will carry on with her until she finally decides to open the door to a new chapter in her life. As the screen zooms out, more windows appear. These are the windows to what can lay ahead. Princess Momo can be seen observing every version of herself. She accepts that these versions of herself no longer exist. Her scars will eventually heal and fade, allowing her to look forward. In this part, it repeats an earlier part of the song. The she is referring to is her past, which is why the items fade. The crossroad brings back memories of innocence, and in the background we see memorabilia of those moments. This shows that although everything that surrounds her stays the same, she cannot. In this scene, Momo walks past many doors. These doors are her dreams, future careers. They could also represent past lessons or traumas she has closed the door on. The door splatters with ink. This could be interpreted into ways depending on lyrics or the MV. When I went by MV, I interpreted this as her doors of opportunities closing off. It could also be that present Momo walked in. The lyrics during this moment hope that the stars in those eyes that yours gazed into as you walked with me won't dim, showing that Princess Momo is scared that present Momo began to struggle when she walked through that door. My third interpretation would be that her memories are beginning to fade and get hazy, which is why the school scenery starts to glitch or warp. She doesn't want to forget that. She's tormented with the fact that her childhood is over. She can no longer dream childishly. She wishes her dream would deliver itself to the unseen world deep in the distance, meaning that she doesn't want to lose sight of what is precious to her to the future that she is heading towards. However, you can see her future self giving her a flower from her bouquet, telling Princess Momo that it's time to let go. Momo graduates from her doubt, from her silly childhood dreams. Different, future versions of herself flash before her. She realizes that what comes next comes from the path she chooses. She now knows to move forward with kindness and happiness because she has these memories to guide her to her destined path. She overcomes and walks through her challenges, being the support her younger self, her younger dreams needed. At the end, she is finally old and fulfilled enough to revisit her dreams, the dreams that rose long ago. Although the key is rusty memories, a bit hazy, probably, the color hope always remains the same.